Week 4. The topics for this week are area involving inscribed figures and finding an angle measure given extended triangles. Area involving inscribed figures. For the first example, it says a circle is placed in a square with a side length of 6 millimeters. Find the area of the shaded region. Use the value 3.14 for pi and do not round your answer. So what we need to do is for the area of the shaded region, it's going to be the area of the square minus the area of the circle. So the first thing that we need to do is to find the area of the square. The formula for the area of a square is the side squared. In our instructions, it told us that the length of the side was 6 millimeters, so we need to square 6, which gives us 36 millimeters squared. Then we need to find the area of the circle. So, since we know that the side of the square is 6 millimeters, that would be equivalent to the diameter of the circle. For the formula for the area of a circle, it's pi r squared. Well, we know that the diameter is 6 millimeters. The radius is half of the diameter, so that means that the radius would be 3 millimeters. So if we input our values into the formula for the area of a circle, remember pi was 3.14 times our radius, which was 3 millimeters, and the radius is squared. We multiply that, we'll get 28.26 millimeters squared. So now we know the area of the square and we know the area of the circle. We need to do our subtraction. So 36 minus 28.26 would give us 7.74 millimeters squared. And remember, it told us not to round our answer. So that would be our final answer. Next, we'll do finding an angle measure given extended triangles. So a few things that you need to know. When finding an angle measure of a triangle given two angles, the sum of the angle measures of a triangle equal to 180 degrees. The vertical angles are congruent or identical angles, and adjacent angles form a straight angle that sums to 180 degrees. Remember, adjacent means side by side. So looking here, we want to find x. So we can start with the information that we know. We know that this angle is 111 degrees. And the rule for adjacent angles, remember, adjacent angles sum up to 180 degrees. So the angle that's adjacent to the 111 degree angle would be this angle right here. So if we do 180 minus 11, it's going to give us 69 degrees, which is going to be the degree of this angle right here beside the 111 degree angle. So now that we know that, we can move to the next part. We know that this angle is 69 degrees. So if we look at this whole section right here as a triangle, we know that 73 degrees would be this top angle, and then we know that this angle was 69 degrees. We know that the sum of the angles in a triangle equal to 180. So we can do subtraction to find this angle. We can take 180 minus the 73 that we know here and minus the 69 to give us 38 degrees for this angle right here. So now that we know this angle, because the vertical angles are congruent, we know that this angle here is also 38 degrees. Hope this helps.